we're the basic bitches.
We bitch, moan, and complain about life's problems.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm Ben.
Now let's talk about some shit.
Today's topic, how we lost our virginity.
Bring out the shame walk, yo.
Are we sure that we want to do this?
Well, it's already too late now.
Okay,
we already
doing
announced
this.
it, so...
Let's get into it.
Okay, you first.
Oh, great. Okay. So, I don't know if anyone knows this, but I'm a homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't fully come into it until I was about 19.
Mm-hmm.
This was right after I got back from college. I had gone away to college for a semester and a half, and then I realized that it was just too much, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Mm-hmm. So then I came back to my hometown, and...
Holla.
Yeah. And that when we reconnected, got back to hanging out all the time.
Mm-hmm. All that FaceTime shit was, like, not cool, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't enough, like, Ben and Steffi time, you know?
We ain't be able to touch each other.
Yes, touch each other's chunks.
Shit.
That's going somewhere, people.
It's a good thing no one can see it.
Turn away. Turn your ears away.
Lost.
But anyhow,
Mm-hmm.
wasn't this during the summer?
Yeah, so I got back in March.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I kind of got back into the swing of things.
No, I thought it was February.
I came home for spring break in February. I went back for a week, and then I came home.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah. That's a whole nother story that I do not want to get into right now.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was back. And, so I finally figured out, it's like, okay, I'm gay. Like, what am I going to do about it? I came out to my parents and Stephanie. And, yeah.
Yeah.
So then, but I didn't do anything. Like, I think I went on Grindr a little bit, in that time, but I wasn't actually, serious about it. Like, I didn't have a picture up, and I never actually met with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
But then, one fateful night in June, we were drinking.
Yes.
I blame most of it on that. We were watching True Blood and drinking the Fanta mixed with the vodka and red food coloring.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were doing that, so pretend like we were drinking True
And
Blood.
my boo was gone in Montana visiting his brother, so we were alone.
So we posted an ad on Craigslist. And,
At first it wasn't serious.
yeah, no, because we do this all the time, where we just do it to fuck around with all these retards that, go on Craigslist and look for sex.
Like, no offense to those who do go on Craigslist and do that shit, but we think it hilarious, so there you go.
But then it turned into I was drunk and a virgin, and we felt like we needed to fix that.
I was like, you gotta do it. You can't keep pussing out. You gotta just do it. Wasn't I, the first person who, responds to it, you have to go with it or something like that?
Yeah, which I totally regret.
The first picture that we got.
Oh, yeah, mm-hmm.
You have to go with it.
Yeah, so this guy messaged me.
Messaged.
Yes, that's how you pronounce it. And he was decent looking. I was drunk. You were forcing me to do it.
I was like, do it. Do it.
So I was like, okay, this happening. So this was midnight, 1 in the morning when it finally happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I message him and I'm like, okay, this happening, come and get me. He's like, okay, I'm a little drunk. I'm coming for you.
Which was kind of sketchy.
Yeah, so he drunk drove over to your apartment. And then I walked down and got in this car that was just waiting outside for me. And I'm just like,
Wait, did we even come up with a plan of how you're gonna get back?
No.
You said you were going to call me and let me know when you were going to be done, though. I do remember that.
I didn't know it was going to happen.
But anyways, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So anyway, I got in the car, and he was chubbier than I thought he would be. But he was a guy, and I was drunk, so it was happening. So it was this really awkward car ride, because he, lived on campus, so, on the opposite end of town.
Yeah.
And then he's all, putting his hand on my thigh. He's like, I'm so happy that you answered me. And I'm like, I am too. So he drove me to this sketchy place, and he's all sorry about all the Mexicans. For some reason, they keep on moving in here. And I'm like, oh, that attractive. So it's like this really sketchy apartment place, and he's like in his like upper 20s, early 30s. So I'm like, why do you live on campus? He's like, oh, I'm going to school because I don't like being a cop. And he's like, then I'm just like, wait, you're a cop? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you were driving drunk. He's like, yeah, so. Yeah. So then he brought me into his apartment. It was a beautiful place. It had one room. Like, it was literally, like, his bed, a TV, like, the kitchen, and then the bathroom was a separate room, but that was it. So I was like, okay, this happening. Then he offered me alcohol. I'm like, you know I'm 19, right? He's like, I don't care. I'm like, what?
And it's like, and you're a cop.
I'm like, okay.
Okay.
This makes sense. So then, he's all like, sit on my lap. I'm like, okay. And he held me kind of like a baby. Which I'm just like, he's like, call me daddy. I'm like, okay, daddy.
Which is so awkward because you're like 6'7", and how tall was he?
Like, 5'10", maybe.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, he looked kind of like an Oompa Loompa. He's like orange and
Ew!
chubby. I mean, he wasn't that
Ew.
unattractive, but, like, I wouldn't admit to having had sex with him if I saw him on the street.
I feel you.
So, at this point, I had never even, like, been with a man in any way. Like, I had kissed Scotty at that point.
Yes.
So, like, I had made out with guys before, but nothing sexual at that point.
And Scotty's a whole other story.
I don't want to talk about that. Next video.
Yeah! Our first kiss
Yes.
Oh, my first kiss was really awkward. But anyways.
Anyway, so he's all like, suck my penis. And I'm just like, okay. So then it like thick and like probably like 6 inches. I'm like, okay, I'm going for it. So I started doing it and like apparently I was good at it. You know, I was just born to suck dick.
I feel you.
So anyway, I was going at it, like doing my thing, and he was doing his thing, and then I'm like, I'm bored. Like, I wasn't that interested, and I was drunk. And then he's all like, so, you want to get fucked? And I'm like, not really. And then he's like, but you said in the ad that you wanted to get fucked. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's false advertising. I deserve it. You said it in there. And I'm like, eh. He's like, bend over. So then it was, I don't know, I don't want to say that's rape, but I wasn't fully consenting to it. So I don't know what that would be called. So he like shoved it in and it like hurt.
Well, it was the first time a penis was in your boot.
And like he was thick and like he didn't really like prepare me in any way. Like he just kind of shoved it in and went at it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm getting close. I'm like, don't you dare come inside me. I don't want AIDS. And then he's like, okay, fine. And then he nutted on my back. He's like, go clean yourself off. I'm like, eh. So yeah, then we took a shower, and then he's all like, so, you want to sleep over? And it was like 5 in the morning at this point. No, it was getting close to 6.
Yeah, it was almost 6.
The sun was coming up.
And we had my dad's, it was either my dad's girlfriend's birthday that day. So, didn't we only get like 5 hours? No, like less than that.
Yeah.
It was like 4 hours of sleep.
Because then I was like, no, I gotta go. So then I walked out. I'm like, almost to the point of tears. I'm like, this was so bad.
And then, like, I was calling you because you said it was only going to be about an hour or two.
I don't know how it turned into like 5 hours.
I know, and I was freaking out. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know where you are. You're not answering your phone. I'm like having a full-on anxiety attack. And then you finally call me back, and you're like, yeah, I'm starting to come back to your apartment. I'm like, dude, let me come pick you up. And,
but you're drunk.
Well, I was more sober then. I think I drove fine. And I didn't get cut, so.
Yeah. But the most embarrassing part of my life happened that night. Because, like, I'm, like, stumbling around. Like, I'm wearing, like, these trashy, like, you know, sweatpants short thingies. And, like, I'm covered in, like, cum, and I don't even know what else. And I'm, like, staggering around campus, kind of limping, because, I just had something shoved up my ass. And then there's, like, all these people, like, out jogging, and, like, they see me, and, like, they can tell. And then to top it all off, I'm on the busiest street in our town, and I throw up on the street.
Oh, yeah, I remember that!
Yeah. It's like, oh, that classy.
And then
and
I picked you up near your throat area.
And then we drove back to your apartment, slept for a little bit.
Didn't you shower at my place again, too?
Yeah, because I felt dirty.
Even though you showered at his place. But I was like, no, go ahead. And then we got that, like, shitty-ass Dunn Brothers coffee.
Never again.
Fuck you, Dunn Brothers. No offense, but damn, your frappuccinos suck.
You ain't no Starbucks.
Yeah, fuck you guys. And then we had my dad's, well, now wife, birthday party.
So I'm like meeting like your grandparents and all these people, and I'm like, yeah,
that are from like their AA.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really awkward. And like a lot of them like awkwardly like me. Like you even saw that they kind of gave me like flirty eyes. I don't know why they are like that towards me, but it's kind of weird.
Because you young and nubile.
Shit. Well, one of my dad's friends did email me from Craigslist, but that is a whole other story.
Oh, yeah.
That was that same week, too. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's another story.
We have hectic lives.
Yeah. But anyways, my turn!
Yay!
Okay, no hate, because I am, like, super, super ashamed of this. And
You're a changed woman. Yes. You no longer like the hoe that you used to be.
And I was like, wait, we tried to figure this out. I thought I was 15 at the time, but I guess I was 14.
Just a little bit younger than me.
Yeah, by a long shot. So I was trying to be friends with this guy that was my boyfriend. Like, we were trying to be friends and everything. And it was during, like, a winter break or something like that. I don't remember. I remember there being snow on the ground. And he invited me over, and I did. And, like, it was just him and I, like, all alone at his house. And he's like, do you want to go hang out in my room? I'm like, sure, why not? I mean, what else are we going to do? And so we just sat there and talked, and, like, I started crying because I was like, I miss you. I regret breaking up with you. Like, I shouldn't have listened to my friends because I think it was K and M that were saying you should break up with him because they thought he was too touchy-feely and shit like that.
And those two have such a great dating history. They should totally give advice.
So, and I, like, listened to them, like, well, if my friends don't feel good vibes from him, maybe I shouldn't be with him, but I regretted it and everything. Anyway, so I was crying, and then he was like, it's okay, you know, like, try to calm down, and he hugged me, and all that other stuff, and then, like, I can't remember if I kissed him or he kissed me, or if it was, like, a mutual thing, and then we started making out, and then it started getting hot and heavy, and then, I asked him to, like, do it, and he wasn't saying anything, and I kept asking him, and then he just did it, and it was very painful, because I'm a virgin, so, I mean, you know, he just kind of shoved it on in there, like, kind of like you, he didn't really prepare me, but I was already, like, wet from the excitement of, like, being with him again, and, then when he was, like, getting close to, like, releasing his love juices, he pulled out, and I think he did it on my stomach, which was awkward.
That's so awkward.
And I was bleeding, too, so I think there was blood on him. Yeah, he popped me.
That's hot.
Yeah, and then, okay, I didn't mention this before, but he was also seeing someone else at the time, so he kind of sort of cheated on his girlfriend, but, like, he never said no or, like, anything like that. He just did it. But, like, once he was done, he kind of got all, like, weird around me and, like, kind of was like, bleh, and he went and cleaned off, and then I went and cleaned off, and I felt like so ashamed that like I pretty much begged him to like have sex with me. And then when I got out of the bathroom, he was on the phone with his girlfriend telling him that he had just cheated on her.
That's so awkward.
And yeah, so and she surprisingly was cool about it from what I could tell. And here is where it gets more awkward. After he gets off the phone with her, one of his friends comes over and they're talking about the two of them going down to like a convenience store that wasn't too far from his house to get condoms, so he and his new girlfriend could have sex for the first time.
What the fuck?
And I'm feeling extremely like uncomfortable and like confused and like I don't know. My head was like, what the hell and everything. And here's where it gets even more like weird and crazy. For a little time, we were sitting on the couch together, and his friend was on the floor, and we were watching TV, and this was in his living room, and he was, like, cuddling me and, like, kissing me on the head and all this other shit. I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, you, like, pretty much shamed me and made me feel bad about this, because, like, I lost my virginity to you, and you lost your virginity to me, and you pretty much, like, was like, no, you're like a disease, get the fuck away from me.
That's not cool.
And now you're cuddling me and like kissing me after you just told your girlfriend that you had cheated? Like, what the fuck, you know? And you want to know something else? Okay, this same girl was with, you know who that raped me.
Wait, who is this girl?
I don't remember her name. Well, by the way, the rape story is another story, but anyways. She also dated that guy.
Ew.
Yeah. And she actually, who was it? I think it was A that told me that she knew this girl through K, her sister K, and that she had dated both those people.
There's just way too, like...
And I think she,
There's too many connections in your, like, sexual history.
There's, like, you know, I don't want to say her name. Remember the guy that did the thing to me in the park?
Which one?
The first one. It was
in, like, marching band?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, you know how he's dating that one chica?
Lesbian?
She was chunky and had the glasses. She was also in marching band.
Yeah, she's lesbian. But yeah.
Okay. Well, anyways, she also had a thing with another guy that I had a thing with, too.
So you basically have had sex with her.
Yeah. I have so many awkward connections. It's like, But yeah, that one chick tried contacting me, like, hey, yeah, by the way, she was like, she actually went to tech. Our school,
really?
But yeah, she went to our high school. Yeah.
Why don't I know who this person is?
I don't remember her name, but she actually approached me. She's like, hi, I was actually your first ex's girlfriend, and now you're dating my one ex. I'm like, oh, that's awkward.
Why would she say that?
I don't know. I think she was trying to be friendly with me. And it was weird, because, like, he technically... my first ex cheated on her. So it's like, why are you being friendly with me? This is so weird. But, yeah. Anyways, after the awkward cuddling and kissing on the couch, my dad came, and he had one of his, like, AA sponsees in the car. And my dad's like, so, how is hanging out with who's it? And I'm like, I lost my virginity. And he's like, what? I'm like, I lost my virginity. And then his sponsee looked very, like, uncomfortable.
Why would you say that?
Because I was still in shock and confusion of all that had happened. And I can't remember if right there and then he was like, did you use protection? I think he did. And I'm like, no. And he was very angry with me for a really, really long time.
Well, I'd be angry too.
But yeah, he made me go do a Plan B pill and all that fun stuff. Because I told him, like, well, he pulled out. He's like, you can still get pregnant. I'm like, I didn't know that. Because, you know, I'm young and stupid.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. That's my virginity loss story. Like I said, please be kind because I was young and stupid, and he went along with it. So, there you go.
We're a couple of dumb sluts.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, we're supposed to, like, have a boyfriend for, like, you know, a year, and then suddenly he does something super romantic, and then you let him fuck you, you know?
Yeah, and then we do it, like, the complete opposite, retarded way.
It's pretty much the most fucked up ways you can lose your virginity.
Yeah. Well, anyways, if you liked this. Anyways, guys, yeah, so those are our virginity loss stories. I hope you found them
entertaining.
Yes. I didn't want to use that word, but...
Disturbing?
That too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll go with disturbing. If you found it very disturbing and you like disturbing things, please like this video and subscribe to us. Mm-hmm. Also, make sure to follow us on my Snapchat or Twitter or Ben's Twitter /
and my blog.
Yes.
I write on it all the time. You should read it. It's gay and funny.
Wow, the sarcasm.
What? No, it seriously is kind of funny.
Alright, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.